saw the Integrity Commissioner's report.
Yes.
Are you planning on taking up the offer of diversity training? Because he says he can't actually force you to, or even recommend that you do, just recommend that it's out there.
Well, council did pass a motion to bring in someone to give us some diversity training. I think we could all use it. It's just sometimes we have to be reminded. I think most of us are pretty responsible in recognizing the diversity of our community, and perhaps it's a good idea to have someone come and just to remind us and discuss issues. How do we deal with angry residents that are come to us, and that concerns me. That you know what happens in society when people are not happy. Some go, they lose it. They do all sorts of things. You know, we see what's happening now in the States. These are people, disgruntled people. So we're getting into a society where people are disgruntled. They're not happy with government. They think the government is not. Well, you see what the voter turnout is at municipal level, and that's because they have. I believe that they're not. They just don't have time for politics anymore. They see what's happening around in politics, and so this is an issue that I believe we as a government, as a municipality, as a council, we should take that into account. There are angry people out there. They're angry about a lot of things. They're angry about the high taxes. They're angry about traffic congestion. They're stuck in traffic. They go spend 2-3 hours to go back and forth to work. And these are really good, legitimate concerns. And so how do we deal with these angry people? And actually, when I made my little email communication with the resident, I was really trying to kind of say, hey, look here, lady, we're not, things are not as bad as you're making it out to be. Basically, so I tried to give I said my first word was in fairness. I'm looking for fairness, and that's what I was trying to get across to the constituent, fairness. And but anyway, I do believe that as human beings, we're not perfect. Sometimes we tend to go off the track a bit, and a reminder once in a while is a good thing.
You stand by your apology. It's simply you misspoke.
I just used the wrong word. Instead of saying white values, I should have said Canadian values, and that's where I think I went wrong in my line of thought. Looking back, would I have done this differently to respond to the resident with the way that she was attacking our staff here at the city? And some people took offense to it and blew it out of proportion. Otherwise, if this would have stayed between the resident and I, she didn't complain about this. She didn't make a big story or, well, you saw the emails, our exchange. She didn't find my comments offensive, even though she considers herself to be a person of color, okay? And so to me, if anybody should have been offended, it should have been the resident. And there was no indication that she was offended by my comment at all. So I think that it was unfortunate that this got spiraled. It got out as if this is a public statement, which it was not. And if I had known this was going to blow up the way it did, I certainly wouldn't have used the word white. I would have used Canadian values.